Alright, hey guys, this is Editman, and I want to get straight into talk about fighting games DLC problems in the casual audience because just recently Soul Calibur 6 came out for a classic character called Tira. Instead of her being in the game like the rest of the cast, like even Geralt, now I'm going to have her as day 1 DLC. And if you missed it, you have to get a season pass to buy her. What the heck is that? I mean, that tactic of buying characters for the game launch, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm not a huge fan of that because people who made like Tira since her debut in Soul Calibur 3, I'm not sure if she was in 2, but now people have to pay extra to play as her. I don't believe in that season pass nonsense because I believe that makes the game incomplete. I mean, stuff like this is the reason why fighting games are failing because they will have everything ready by then, but then they would have them sold separately, even though the game ain't out yet. Also, to everyone buying yearly season passes, y'all know the reason why they fail. Cause y'all be falling for these season passes for returning characters and getting all excited. Y'all know that's a scummy tactic that these developers do to reel you in, paying 20 to extra 20 or $30 extra yearly when they should have been in the game in the first place. It makes the release of the game pointless. On top of that, some fighting games force you to pay. There's no way around it. Like Blaze Brew Cross Tag or whatever it's called, they cut the base game down to $20. So if you bought all 20 characters, which are $2 each, that equals $60. It's no biggie to them, but that's still a scumbag tactic. It's like having to pay for mobile games add-ons. I mean, y'all don't realize the fact that they lock content that was announced before the game releases just shows how greedy these fighting game developers are. They are messing with your wallets. On a technical standpoint, it's worse because you have a character who you didn't pay for that you will find quite hard to go against online at first. You know, normally people will tell you just lab the character. Oops, you gotta pay to learn how to lab that character, cause that character that's a DLC character you're facing. You gotta pay $5 extra, cause screw risk and reward. You know, having to go on arcade mode just to lock that character so you can lab. You see what I'm saying? These fighting game developers are finding ways to screw with your wallet. It shows how little they care about their game and how much support they don't want to do with their game so they can bring in the casual audience. But that topic is coming later in the video. The DLC in fighting games are a complete joke. You have to pay yearly season passes for classic characters. Not only that, but also costumes. Oh yeah, if you didn't buy the season pass, they got people on consoles paying $15 to $30 for a set of costumes and colors. Boy, you could go on DeviantArt and find better skins on PC. You see, that's why I don't buy fighting games on consoles no more. Cause these costume DLCs are highway robbery. Especially the fact that new fighting games cost like what $50 on PC, but on consoles they're 60. Fighting games with ridiculous DLC and yearly season passes on consoles are not worth $60. They should have been $10 or for free. And speaking of casuals, these fighting game developers are thinking backwards, because they think that making the game easier is what they want. Well, yeah, for some, but dude, casuals want more than that. They want to be rewarded. You know, like going through the arcade modes to unlock boss characters or secret characters. But no, they want you to pay a ransom to get these characters nowadays. It's one thing to have like a tutorial wise, it's one thing to have a half-baked tutorial like Street Fighter 5, but to have a non-existent one like in Tekken 7, that's way low. Especially with y'all introducing new mechanics, but don't go out of your way to explain to these new players. I mean, you make them look like headless chickens online. I mean, it's so sad that these fighting games have so much potential to make their games amazing by these developers, but instead they have you sit there and pay them up while small fighting games like KOF 14, Fighting EX Layer, and the upcoming Smash Ultimate are getting more support and don't do all that DLC nonsense like these popular ones are doing. I mean, that's for facts. There's no way casuals can invest in fighting games with horrendous DLC practices like this. It was yearly season passes that breaks the point of a season pass to begin with. They should have named it yearly downgrade low IQ cop out passes since they release yearly. And speaking of casuals, these fighting game developers are thinking backwards because they think that making the game easier is what they want. Well, Yeah, for some, but dude, casuals want more than that. They want to be rewarded. You know, like going through the arcade modes to unlock boss characters or secret characters. But no, they want you to pay out ransom to get these characters nowadays. It's one thing to have like a tutorial wise, it's one thing to have a half-baked tutorial like Street Fighter 5, but to have a non-existent one like in Tekken 7, that's way low. Especially with y'all introducing new mechanics, but don't go out of your way to explain to these new players. I mean, you make them look like headless chickens online. I mean, I know that it will make the game better, but I haven't seen too much like it. Like in Street Fighter 5, 3.5 seasons in, and no fix to the netcode. Tekken 7, still no tutorial mode. We're into the second season. Their characters were getting buffed where they shouldn't, like Paul and Dragunov. I mean, it's an announcement of nerfs, but if there aren't any nerfs, that could lead to news button mash, making these newbies rage quit the game. Also, these 2D mechanics, we all tag across Street Fighter. I don't think no one realizes this that, but Tekken 7 is just a beta for Tekken Cross Street Fighter. It is not no Tekken installment. It's just a beta for Tekken Cross Street Fighter. They talk about so much. Also, the way how they had season one, where it almost took a year to release two characters in season one. Like season one was a highway robbery. It was a joke. The season two pass was just damage control. They just want to control the damage. I mean, at this point, they're the ones that are shooting themselves in the foot with all these DLC practices and so-called catering to casuals. I mean, this is why AAA gaming nowadays is failing. And people talk about back in the day where they used to care, because they didn't have to pull up with this nonsense. They had more fun with it. They didn't do all these DLC, crazy DLC practices, and all that type of stuff nowadays. I mean, if you're stupid enough to defend this type of practice, y'all need to get on somewhere with that. The fact now that they're locking characters as DLC before the game even releases, those types of DLCs I don't support. And they're the ones that are begging money. Like Tekken 7 with this DLC, I was told they had financial issues. That's why they couldn't release these classic characters. I mean, it's their fault. They're the ones that blew money on these tournaments throughout 2015 and 2016 and constantly updating the arcade version. It's their fault, not ours. But yeah, man, I just can't find myself invested in fighting games no more. Like I was trying out this genre out of curiosity because everybody grew up with a lot of these classic fighting games like Tekken 3, Third Strike, King of Fighters 2002, all those type of cool games. And them talking about all these modern ones that they're the stuff. You think I'm gonna buy all their DLC? Nah. All I gotta say is don't buy their DLCs, man. Like don't be supporting their DLCs because it's just highway robbery. You see a fighting game with a season pass, don't buy that game. If you see a character that got announced and it's gonna be included in the season pass and as day one DLC, don't buy the game. That's all I gotta say. Cause that's highway robbery right there. Like that shows you that a game is not worth no $60. If all these modern fighting games didn't have day one DLC and these season passes, I would guarantee you that these fighting games were just so amazing. Especially with a lot of these fighting games getting good online netcodes now. You know, if they didn't do all that, and I guarantee you that these fighting games would sell well. That's all I gotta say about it. I'm out. I'm out here, guys.